Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. If you missed the key word for the golden ticket, we just laid it out for you. It is never. N-E-V-E-R. Text that to 312-967-8300 for your chance at the golden ticket. Everything we do for an entire year, from Riot Fest to Riot Fest, you would have been at Lollapalooza, you would have been at Loungapalooza with guaranteed entry passes, and so on. You'll also, as a qualifying prize, go see American football at the Salt Shed. That's Friday, August 14th. That's a week from Friday with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So text NEVER, N-E-V-E-R, to 312-967-8300. That's good till 9:30. Oh, another keyword coming up then as we get to music entertainment news. And we continue to unpack Lollapalooza, which was, as we always say every year, one of the greatest ones of all time. It was phenomenal. And Smashing Pumpkins and Youngblood on Friday night was a monstrous highlight. And Case will talk a little bit more about what happened after the rain on Saturday in the mud. The rain just started during Youngblood, and I remember somebody I know, I had to walk away for a minute, but when the Tonight started, that's when the rain just started to drizzle down, and the lighting of the stage was just, it was glorious.
It's biblical.
Yeah, and that's before it was Saturday's mud pit, but that's a whole different story.
Kenzie, thank God you had a prior engagement for Saturday at Lolla. We would have lost you in the mud. You'd still be out there.
I saw a video of you reporting for the mud. I went, I can't think of anything I'd rather do less.
And that was Sunday. That was so much better than Saturday.
I cannot do that. That's just not, that's not for me.
It's one of those pictures of like Kenzie walking to the puddle, and it's like you fall in a sewer lid, like she just goes down like 4 feet into the ground. But the Pumpkins on Friday night with Youngblood just before that on that stage, the first of three surprises during Smashing Pumpkins' headlining set, came by the way of Youngblood, a night after Billy Corgan joined him on stage at the Riv for a performance of Youngblood's song Zombie. Youngblood returned the favor by joining the Pumpkins on stage for a version of the fan favorite Luna, and we have some audio of that.
I'm in love with you. I'm so in love. I'm in love with you. With you. I'm in love with you. And you. I'm in love with you. I'm so in love. I'm in love with you. I'm so in love. I'm in love with you. And you.
Awesome. Just incredible. These the guest spots, especially what's coming up from the Pumpkins.
I asked Youngblood in the lounge on Saturday. You'll hear this when that interview is released, but I go, how did you guys decide on Luna? He's like, well, we both really like that song. He goes, turns out I'm very loud and Billy sings that song really quietly. And it was very hard. He's like, I had to step so far away from the microphone because Billy basically whispers a lullaby in that song, and I don't do that typically.
Well, I don't know why he didn't pull what I do at broadcast to our engineer. You know, hey, can you turn Case's mic down? Billy could have said, hey, Youngblood's mic's too loud. Let's bring it down a little bit.
Well, thank God he didn't do that because it sounded beautiful.
That would have been funny. Also, then, not to be outdone, boy, the Pumpkins then brought out Olivia Rodrigo, who last year she brought out Weezer on stage at Lollapalooza. She was back. She snuck into O'Hare. I saw a lot of video of her trying to wear a hoodie and disguise herself best as possible. People still discovered her in O'Hare and then heading to Lollapalooza. So nearly a year to the day since she surprised a Lollapalooza crowd with that guest appearance from Weezer with her own headlining set. So it's Olivia Rodrigo, Billy Corgan performed a version of Rodrigo's favorite Pumpkin song, 33, together. And that sounded like this.
Steeple guide me to my heart and home. Yeah, the sun is out and up and down again. I know I'll make it. Love can last forever. Graceful spawns of never topple to the earth. And you can make it last forever. You can make it last forever. You.
They were adorable together.
They were actually very cute.
It's adorable. I can't decide. It's like a father-daughter type of situation.
It's like a beautiful father-daughter relationship.
It's like, he doesn't know for sure if it's his child or not, but she gets up on stage, and then all of a sudden they sing the song together, and she knows it.
I'm sure Billy would love that.
It really was. It was beautiful.
He doesn't know if this is his bastard or not, but he loves her.
It's like a Hallmark movie.
But like a messed up Hallmark movie.
Oh, well, a lot of them are messed up.
Well,
Yeah,
typically in Hallmark movies, they don't have to take a paternity test.
No, I don't know. You don't watch enough of them.
I guess
It happened in a few Hallmark movies.
Those things are edgy.
You're actually wrong.
They're edgy, those Hallmark movies.
We don't need to do a whole victory lap
Oh,
on
boy,
it.
here we go.
Can I just say, I don't know, for the last 18 months or so, Brian and I have this list of things that I'm right about. Pretty lengthy list at this point. We've been doing this for years now.
Yeah. No, so the list is lengthy, but over years, it's a nice little list. It's a nice
little list of things that I very correctly, accurately predicted long before they came to fruition. And one of those things was, hey, Olivia Rodrigo, I know she has a Disney Channel background. I know she's played on the pop stations. Spiritually, she's one of us. If she was in a car in Chicago, she'd put on Q101 way before she put on Kiss or any other station. Bringing out Weezer, bringing out the Smashing Pumpkins, essentially reviving the Lilith Festival with Daisy Chain Fest, which is this upcoming weekend. I don't know. I feel like I was right on the money on this one.
We're going to give you that. We're adding it
No,
to the
she's
list.
faking it.
Yeah. We're adding it to the list.
poser.
We're adding it to the list. Yeah, good job, Case. Good job on Olivia Rodrigo.
I just sort of nailed that one.
Yep.
You're just still bitter because everyone yelled at you last year with the Corn Olivia Rodrigo thing.
And I was just so right about that. With all due respect to the Corn people out there, I wasn't there. I was watching Olivia Rodrigo and Weezer and having a great time.
Well, there's no right answer there because the Corn people, listen,
Begs to differ.
listen, I love Corn to death, and to see Blind open up at Lollapalooza, phenomenal. Okay,
Sure. If
phenomenal.
you're into that sort of thing.
That's right. You were Olivia Rodrigo and Weezer.
Yeah, having a great time. Having a grand old time.
Both can be right. Both people can have a good time. So that you weren't necessarily, I'm not saying you were right or wrong there. You're right on this one.
Yes. So I was right.
On this one.
Yeah.
But Korn also kicked ass. That's what I'm saying.
I guess if you're into that sort of thing.
If you're into that sort of thing. Yeah, it really was. It was beautiful. She's wearing that Zero shirt from the merch tent. Maybe you want to go buy one.
Because Olivia Rodrigo wore a Zero shirt, you thought now's the time to buy one?
Olivia Rodrigo in a Zero shirt. It made me want to wear a Zero shirt.
I'm obsessed now.
I became so literally obsessed with a T-shirt after Olivia Rodrigo wore it. Me and Kenzie went to the merch store. Kenzie, did you get, by the way, the rest of the weekend, people asking you about your, the hoodie you bought at the Pumpkins merch store?
Yes. Oh, my God. Everyone is asking to buy it off of me.
Yeah, I was walking.
Did that happen to you?
Yes, because we left, as we talked about Lala on Friday. I went home, I had to get my kid from daycare before I headed back down. And I'm wearing that pumpkin shirt. I'm sweaty, wet, exhausted, looked like as haggard as I could look. And some guy walking down the street goes, badass T-shirt, man. And I go, oh, yeah, it came from the Pumpkins merch. I think it's closed now. He goes like, how much you want for it? This was a dad walking in the daycare. I said, I don't think I'm selling it.
I don't think so.
Think again, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want your shirt. How am I going to walk in here with no shirt on the daycare?
How am I going to walk? Logistically, what are we doing?
What was he wearing?
He was wearing like a light blue shirt. I can't remember. I think it was like
was it a button-up, or did he look like an adult, or
no,
like a guy in a T-shirt?
It was a Yeti cooler shirt. I remember now.
Oh, you could have done that. Were you bigger than him?
Believe it or not, he was bigger than me. I was taller, but he was fatter.
God, he could have ate your lunch.
Yeah. But I also just couldn't see myself walking out with that. I want to go to the bathroom and change shirts with
I
this
don't
guy.
want to wear your shirt being the answer.
Would you rather have worn his Yeti shirt or gone to the daycare shirtless?
Probably. I mean, shirtless is a tough one.
Do you think anybody at the daycare would have said anything had you walked in shirtless?
I think I would.
Because you're the crazy radio guy there.
They do know me. However, I would hope if I walked in shirtless, and I'd say this I'd hope they would hit the panic button and I would have got tased.
For your own kid? Because they know you. They know it's your kid.
That's right, but maybe they thought I went off the rocker at Lollapalooza or
You're
something.
off the rails, man.
Yeah, I want them to take down any man walking in there without his shirt in the daycare, including me.
Okay, so you would have rather had the Yeti shirt and just like the jersey swap that the basketball players do? You guys take a photo of you guys putting on your new shirts?
We're out there on the sidewalk. Okay, good game, man.
Yeah.
Good game. So I'll see you when we play in Oakland, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Well, it's funny that I have.
What are you saying, Kenzie?
You guys are really on a tangent right now. So I am getting so many questions from people as if I worked and or owned the merch store because I got a DM and they're like, hey, I was able to buy the sweatshirt that you have, but they were out of the cat shirt. Where can I get a cat shirt? I'm like, why would I have that? Like, why would I know that? I was also just at the store like you were. I'm getting the questions thrown at me like I'm behind a counter. Like, I don't know what to do.
And by the way, I almost bought the cat shirt. And first, Kenzie said, that's got to be a woman's shirt. Then my wife said, it's got to be a woman's shirt.
I did not want you to buy the cat shirt.
And I mentioned that to everybody when I mentioned the shirt I had on. They go, yeah, it's probably a woman's shirt, the cat shirt.
Just to triple check?
I swear I asked it to about 11 or 12 people the rest of the weekend, and everybody agreed with Kenzie and my wife. It's a woman's shirt.
I did a load of laundry late Saturday night that included me washing my Pumpkins Richard Nixon collab shirt. Came out of the wash, still fits perfectly.
Good.
Brian, have you washed your Cubs shirt yet, and has it been ruined by the laundry that you did?
So I washed the Cubs pumpkin shirt, and it's hanging drying right now.
Okay.
As we speak. When I get home, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, we'll report back tomorrow as to whether or not Brian ruined another expensive T-shirt after one load of laundry.
Kenzie, did you wash the hoodie yet?
No, it's in my dirty clothes, though, because I got a damn stain on it when I got home.
What kind of stain?
I got a splashback from my ramen that I was really upset. I was son of a bitch.
And those ramen stains, even if it's a little bit, they embed themselves in the fiber so quickly.
And you know what's disappointing is it kind of looks like a water droplet. So I'm like, oh, please be condensation from the cup. And then like an hour later, I'm like, it's a stain. That's not going anywhere. That's super disappointing.
I'm not judging because, listen, when I want to eat, I want to eat. But then you think you could take a minute and go, ramen's going to be a bad proposition with this $110 hoodie.
Let me just take my top off real quick while I eat this ramen.
I'm not judging, I swear to God.
But it was so cold. I would have been in like a crop top otherwise.
Did you go to Juneau, Alaska this weekend? Why was it cold where you were?
No.
Because I'm always a little chilly.
I got to be
honest. That's why I
honest.
bought a sweatshirt at the Mamba.
She's not wrong. It was weird Saturday where it was humid out,
Yeah,
but it was
cold.
It was it felt cold but hot at the same time. Does
Thank
that make
you,
sense?
Brian.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it did.
It was cold.
It felt cool, but then like humid at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, glad I could finally bring you guys together.
I know. It's the first time we've agreed on anything.
This is my master plan.
Yeah, you got us.
Yeah. Well, I'll just use some kind of stain remover because that was a pretty expensive hoodie.
Oh, I know. My husband almost shot me when I came home when I told him that when he saw.
It looks badass. It's like the coolest hoodie ever.
He knew immediately it was expensive. He's like, how much was this? I was like, I don't know. He goes, you know. I'm like,
I don't know.
I had a hard time remembering it. I wrote it down. I said 100. I didn't even tell him the truth. It was 110.
I knew him with tax.
I couldn't stop lying. It was pouring out of me.
The new Chicago tax make that 125 about with that shirt.
Oh, God. It was horrible. And it was bad because I was complaining to him about something that he spent $90 on. He goes, how much is that sweatshirt? I'm like, oh, this is good.
Yep.
I'm in quite the pickle right now.
So, by the way, back to the Pumpkins. The band closed out their 17-song set list on Friday night with Mayonnaise, Cherub Rock, Zero, and then the Everlasting Gaze, where they brought out Melissa Oftemar, former bass player of the band. What a run at the end.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
It is so nice to see Melissa Oftemar back in the public spotlight. She wrote a book this year that's excellent. Olivia Rodrigo, shocker, huge fan. Billy Corgan brought her out on stage at the Riv and here. It's just great to see.
Amazing. What a Lollapalooza. And we have even more to talk about with it. We'll get to more here throughout the hour. But we want to hear your stories, hear anything interesting, and something happened to you can always share with us. And if you missed that key word for the golden ticket, we'll give it to you again. Why don't we play the Smashing Pumpkins? Right after that, we'll give you that keyword one more time because I had a check-in from Lori in Oak Forest. Wanted to hear some Pumpkins with all that Pumpkins talk. So, Lori, this is for you and all of Elmwood Park that you represent.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
There you go, the Smashing Pumpkins. It's a phenomenal week with the show at the Riv, and then performing with Youngblood, and then of course filling out Lollapalooza on Friday night. Just really a shining moment for one of Chicago's finest, and that would be the Smashing Pumpkins and our friend Billy Corgan. And if you want to see Lollapalooza next year and Riot Fest and other things, Every concert we do for free. The golden ticket, the keyword this hour is never, N-E-V-E-R, 312-967-8300. That's good for about 20 more minutes. We'll give you another keyword at 9:30, and that also qualifies you for a chance to get to American football at the Salt Shed a week from Friday. Never, N-E-V-E-R, 312-967-8300. If you haven't done it yet, do it now. And, a couple more things on Lollapalooza. We didn't talk about the mud wrestling that happened.
Saturday was insane. So I was here.
Sorry, what?
I'm sorry. Let me say again. Kenzie, lesbian mud wrestling.
Oh. And what made you assume they were lesbians? Don't just take that initiative.
It does sound abrasive if I say something like that, except for the fact that they were in mud wrestling and kissing.
Kissing kind of does it.
Yeah, that kind of does it.
You've been dismissed.
Unless they were just being curious, which is fine.
Which
What are you talking to your daughter?
Yeah.
You don't need your permission.
Ladies, from now on, if you want to kiss another girl, you run it by Brian first.
Brian gives you his blessing if you're just curious.
If you're bi-curious, why don't you talk to Brian for a little bit?
Get in the mud, kiss a girl, might see what if you like it.
As Kid Rock once said, get in the pit and try to love someone.
When he was still cool. Kid Rock.
Yeah, let's not quote a lot of what he said. Let's kind of let's start to taper off there.
I don't want to know
we?
his thoughts on lesbian-specific mud wrestling. I'm sure it's not on the up and up.
I would imagine that's the only of the community. He stops at L. GBTQI. He's like, I like the L's.
The rest of it, not for me.
He was like, God, they were on such a good track.
But I'm sure he's for it then, lesbian mud wrestling. I'm sure he's for it.
I'm sure he's very supportive.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to get Kid Rock on the show to ask him.
Let's do that. Book that, please. That's your job.
I can't see any negative Facebook comments coming from that.
No.
So the mud wrestling, the ladies out there really went at it, and it was very enjoyable.
Here's what I'll say about it. I was on site Saturday after I hosted a bunch of lounges. I went out there. I wanted to see clips. Shout out to my guy Pusha T. Lounges ran late. I missed clips. Then I wanted to see geese. While I was waiting for geese, there was a whole bunch of commotion, and I look over to my left, and there's all these people mud wrestling. And for all of the flack, largely unfairly, that Gen Z gets about being stuck up and lame and they're not drinking and they're not having fun and we hate them and they suck and I wish that they were never born. All of these things.
All the things I say after we get off the air.
To me directly, look me in the eyes.
Just in case. I love all the other Gen Zers. That's just the case.
I thought it warmed my heart.
Yep.
To see that mud wrestling has spanned generations, that no matter where we are in society, how bad the economy is, what is going on, the surveillance state, all the technology that invades our privacy all the time, if there are women and there is mud, they will wrestle. And I thought that was truly, genuinely such a beautiful act of humanity.
I'll go further. It's the Gen X.
I don't know if we do. I don't think we do.
Okay, I guess not.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
What are you taking away from today's show with Brian and Kenzie on Q101? Text in your takeaway right now, 312-967-8300. Something that was memorable the first day after Lollapalooza, Loungeapalooza, and everything we talked about today. So check in right now with your takeaway, 312-967-8300. You might be thinking, Lollapalooza's over. Now what? Now what are we going to do? Well, we got it for you. A week from Friday, it's Brian and Kenzie's next broadcast, and the first one, to my knowledge, that we've done in the summertime when it's warm outside. Let's go. And what is August? Well, August is time for back to school for so many people out there, and we want to help kids in need make them feel great about themselves when they head into school. So we've partnered with Cradles to Crayons, who provide children across Chicagoland with stuff that they need. And we're taking donations. We have a link to donate money too, but backpacks, art supplies, writing tools, clothing, shoes, all that stuff. And Kenzie knows better than anybody with two kids going back to school. Well, I should say Tristan going back to school.
Today is actually, it's so funny that you say that, because today is actually the first time in my entire life I have to school supply shop for two kids, because Marino has quite an extensive list for pre-wee, which I was very surprised about. But he does.
That's preschool?
Yes.
And the requirement isn't just to show up?
It is not. They have quite a few art supplies. I'm
What, are
like,
they buying beakers? What do you need to buy?
I don't know. He's going to come back as Einstein, apparently. I'm pretty excited about it.
I think they need a Chromebook. They got to get it all set
I'm
up
like,
there.
he's
Yeah.
going 2 days a week for 2 hours. So I'm like, whoa, this is kind of a lot of stuff.
It's very overwhelming, especially just the clothes to go out to, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's people that are really in need. So that's why we're doing this broadcast. And it's coming up a week from Friday, so pretty quick here. A week from Friday at Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles. If you remember, late last year we did a broadcast from there. We love that place to death, and the owner and the whole group, the whole family group. So Alexander's
The Kara's
Cafe.
restaurant group as a whole is the best.
Yeah. So many restaurants and bars in the West and Northwest burbs out there. So Alexander's Cafe, St. Charles, a week from Friday, that's August 14th, 6 to 10 a.m. We'll be there for the back-to-school drive and fun.
Full-blown party, full-blown breakfast. It's a Friday, which means we'll have a special back-to-school themed movie review. I don't know.
I thought you were going to say Kenzie's Crimes. I'm like, I kind of don't want to do that, actually. I really don't want to do a school-themed Kenzie's Crimes.
I was going to say movie review.
I feel better about that.
I don't know what movie just yet, but we'll have that covered. I know, Brian, just hold your horses. Brian's frothing in the mouth. He's drooling right now.
No, I mean,
God.
no,
Back to
'cause
School, Rodney Dangerfield. It's the funniest movie I've ever seen.
I know you didn't like Rodney and Caddyshack, which is a you problem, but Back to School is a very funny movie about going back to college. But
I think you should watch Mean Girls.
well, I was going to say there's those high school ones like that, or American Pie, or
Please never do American Pie.
oh, it's a great movie. I know it hasn't aged well. I'm sure. I know.
I don't. It just sucks. My husband made me watch it, and I didn't laugh once. And
What?
I'm like, do you remember this? And you know what? He didn't laugh a lot either. And he goes, I do remember it being better. I have to be honest.
I will say I have seen bits and pieces of American Pie. One of those that I would still do for the movie review because I've never watched it start to finish. The back half of that movie is essentially based on a sex crime. They're watching a woman undress and she doesn't know it. That is wrong.
It's a comedy.
I understand that. That is still wrong.
So crimes against women are funny, right?
No, they're not. Fine. We don't do anything fun. That's fine. It's a great movie. It's funny.
Hey, no one loves when a woman takes her clothes off more than I do. I just want to make sure that she knows that I'm watching her get naked.
Understood. I do too. In real life, it's a movie. In real
I
life,
understand that.
yeah. It's
but you understand why that might not be funny.
in a movie, it's funny. It's a funny situation. All right, we'll figure out a good back to school movie. There's plenty to choose from, and that'll be live on site at Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles a week from Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. But we are asking you for those donations for back to school, and there's so many kids out there in the area that need it so much. And there's also, like I said, there's going to be a link if you just want to donate money. You can do that too, which, just like the food drive people, they can make that money go very far in helping out kids in the area. So all the information at Q101.com for the Brian and Kenzie Back to School broadcast 1 week from Friday, and that'll be at Alexander's Cafe out there in St. Charles. Now, in just a few minutes after Pierce the Veil, performing at Riot Fest, actually, we'll give you that key word for a chance to win the golden ticket. Everything we do between Riot Fest and Riot Fest 2027, you will win it. We'll give you that keyword before we get to your takeaways. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Before we get to your takeaways,
Now is your chance to qualify for the golden ticket. Please don't text and drive. Standard message and data rates apply.
Q101.
one more chance. Actually, it'll keep going every hour at the bottom of the hour when Lauren gets in here, but this is our last chance today and starting off the golden ticket. And for qualifying for the golden ticket this hour, you will get tickets to Andrew McMahon. That show coming up at Northerly Island. That is a week from Friday as well.
When I woke up in a car, I traced away the fog so I could see the Mississippi underneath. Dark blue, have you ever been alone in a crowded room when I'm here with you? You're the reason I'm still up at dawn, just to see your face. We'll be going strong.
Andrew McMahon performed at Twisted, was an incredible performance at the Aragon, and you will see Andrew McMahon one more time. If you qualify for the golden ticket, here's what you do. You text the word BLUE, B-L-U-E, to 312-967-8300. You have an hour to do it. And you can get it in anytime. So basically going through when Lauren gets here at 10, all the way to 10:30 when she gives a new keyword out and another chance to win the golden ticket. Text the word BLUE, BLUE, to 312-967-8300 for your chance at the golden ticket. Everything we do for an entire year, you get right into. And that means Riot Fest VIP style to Riot Fest 2027 VIP style, Lollapalooza, lounges, Twisted, every concert we're a part of. And for those pop-ups, you get guaranteed entry, which is very key when those are announced. Well, none of those are really announced right now coming up. So everything is for you right there. Text BLUE, BLUE, to 312-967-8300. As we get to your takeaways from today's show, Case, what do you have?
Takeaway from AC, Brian is the CEO of Lesbian Approvals.
Check in with me, ladies. I'm right here.
Come on now, throw one my way.
I'm over here now in the mud pit at Lala. Come on. Kenzie, what do you have?
Dodger Boys takeaway. Aladdin got a great view of Pearl Harbor from his flying carpet.
Tough one.
They got him up here.
People don't see all that black and white footage. You see Aladdin up there on the flying carpet just hidden over there.
Day that will live in infamy.
You got to go to TikTok, Kenzie's TikTok algorithm, to see that conspiracy theory of Aladdin
Still
up
used
there.
his wish on an elephant. Didn't save any of those people, but whatever.
Complicated legacy of Aladdin.
Oof. And finally, Diane checked in. Very simple takeaway. Ramen stains. Son of a bitch.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
Kenzie, you better start soaking that hoodie, man. Soak it
I'm
today.
gonna have to hammer it a couple times for sure.
You cannot lose that pumpkin's hoodie. You cannot lose it. Case, what's on the podcast?
On the Brian and Kenzie podcast today, this morning, we poured one out for Big Pussy from The Sopranos, and Kenzie learned a lot about The Sopranos this morning. She came in knowing some. I think she learned a lot more after hearing that clip. I think this will be the first of many episodes of Kenzie listens to The Sopranos and explains what's happening, because I really enjoyed how that went. We also broke down the latest national anthem debacle, Move Over Fergie. We might have heard the worst national anthem ever this morning. We talked about everything that went down at the Youngblood Lounge over the weekend and Loungeapalooza. A full breakdown. If you missed any of that, you'll want to hear those stories about what bands asked for Jack Daniels and what bands asked for mimosas and what band ended up with Miller Lite. And also a full breakdown of everything Lala. If you missed anything, if you want to know what happened this weekend in Grant Park with the mud, with the pumpkins, with Olivia Rodrigo, with Geese, we talked about it all. Full breakdown. You can get caught up on everything pop culture in under a half hour on the Brian and Kenzie podcast.
Go to the podcast anytime, anywhere you want. And one more, a big thank you to everybody that stopped by Loungeapalooza. Thank you to Monster Energy for helping us sponsor and put it together. It was the first time we ever did it in cooperation, with Lollapalooza going on at the same time. And it was just phenomenal to bump in everybody here at our house. So we're doing it again next year.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.